family here on Majesty Angel. Usually I come and, well, I haven't been usually doing a lot of lives lately, but I think I'm going to have to start doing lives. So today on the topic, it said that for some of us, we will never be good enough. In a description, I said that I have to come and I have to remind a lot of people around the world. Let me tell you something. I always like to say that, and I try not to say it too much. Like, let me tell you something. Listen, this is a confirmation message. This is very, very powerful, and I hope that you guys take it and you use it. I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. You're always going to have people, or you're always going to have the world, or you're always going to have a specific person that whatever you do will never be good enough. I don't care if it's first you will be home, you'll be working, you'll be living with somebody. Hi, how are you? Then I say, get a job, get a job. You come home with a job. Oh, they don't like the job because for some weird reason, that's not the job that they feel like you were supposed to go get. Oh, get your life together. Get your life together because now you got your life together. Now they don't like how you're going about it. Oh, you need to be a little bit more godly like. Oh, now since you're being a little bit more godly like, you're being a little bit too much. Oh, you're just a bad person. You're a bad person. Listen, the world and the people who we are dealing with today on a daily basis, baby, I think that they don't even like themselves. Mm. They're so convinced on changing other people that sometimes they don't even look within themselves and they don't even like who they're dealing with. For a lot of people, you have came around. I think I already got it. I understand my message. I already understand what I'm doing. It's a lot of people who are very, very mad that you have people like myself and people like you who are up here on a daily basis. Hi, how are you? I'll read your message in a minute. I'm coming up here and you're trying to wake up people. People are starting to navigate to you. You know why a lot of people are starting to navigate towards me, or they're tuning into me? It's because they like, hold on, wait a minute. It's just something about her. Her energy is strong. It's just something about her. She refused to be put into a box. Let me tell you something. A lot of people, why are so many people trying to be in this box and they was never born to be in this box? You have some people who were born to stand out. You have some people who were just born to have green hair. You have some people, it's like some people who were just born to be big boned, like a ham hock, right? You have a lot of thick women, big, beautiful women who sometimes, baby, you're just meant to be big and beautiful. But that big old chunky butt that you got. And then now all of a sudden, because you went around Joe, you went around Sam, they telling you that, baby, you being, I don't know, 195, maybe 200 pounds, baby. Now they're telling you, you look funny, you look weird. And now all of a sudden you running around looking like the Yankee bobble head that's on somebody's front dash. And now every time where you go, it's like your head is moving, your head is moving. And don't mess around. Don't fall in the lake. Don't be on vacation, baby, and you fall in the lake. Guess what? You being 195 pounds, or you being maybe, I don't know, 300 pounds or something like that, baby, would have saved your life. You heard what I said? People will never be satisfied with who you are. They're always going to talk about you if you're doing good or bad. I always like to say, I don't know, I haven't said it like this, baby. I'm living my life like a rock star. You know why I'm living my life like a rock star? Because it's 2024 and you have people who are dying at a very, very fast rate. It's not like it's back in 1994 where, people was just dying slowly. Now it's 2004. Nobody is safe. Nobody is safe. Nobody is safe. So guess what, baby? I'm going to live my life like a rock star. I'm going to be a righteous woman. I'm going to keep doing what I need to do. I understand that, baby, you don't like what I do, but I just call people who are working at McDonald's. You're working at Burger King. I don't know. You're out on the side of the road. You're picking up trash. I don't know. You're doing something that maybe be unorthodox, and somebody is so concerned, and then now they're trying to dampen your life. Baby, I said, get what you need to do. Stack your money. Stack your bread. And be the best person that you need to be. Be a voice. On Twitter, it had this whole thing about colleague. the singer, how he came out and all of this other stuff, and how the world was so destruct. And I had to put something underneath his comment. This is what I do. I do this on a daily basis. I try to convince people to live in their truth, to walk in their truth. And that's what I had to tell the young man. And it's so funny. Nowadays, everybody is just so concerned in somebody's preference. I always say, baby, live your life. Be happy. If you're not happy with yourself, then why are you so convinced on making other people be happy for you? I think that's when we start falling off the bandwagon, when we so convinced of making people happy for you. It'd be so funny. I always say this. People be seeing your greatness within yourself. People are so afraid that you will really tap into your greatness. Tap into your potential. Tap into your weirdness. People don't want you to do that. So people always be trying to have people suppress. Suppress the old memories. Suppress the old trauma. Being suppressed to the system that I come up here on a daily basis and I try to break constantly. I come here and I share varieties of things. Now, I always say, yes, I'm getting myself together. Yes, I like to say this, and it's not disrespectful to nobody, but I say I'm a recovering Christian. You like a recovering Christian? Yes, I'm a recovering Christian. I'm trying to get back to this thing, baby, because I was listening to a whole bunch of people who was telling me how much of a Christian I'm supposed to be, how I'm supposed to act, how I'm supposed to walk, who I'm supposed to be with. You heard what I said? Even when you walking in your faith and walking in what you believe in, you're going to have people that's going to try to dampen you and tell you, oh, no, you can't do like this. Oh, no, 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 no. You got to go to church. You got to have on a suit and a tie. You got to go to church, baby. Your dress and stuff. It got to be this way. Hold on, baby. Well, hold on. When you come up to the table, make sure you sit and you don't put your elbows on the table. Hold on, baby. When you up at the table, make sure you don't smack. Close your mouth. Everybody don't want to see that. I understand that, but let me find out who I am. It's like adults trying to making another person an adult. It's like I'm a parent, right? So some parents always be trying to make our kids live out our dreams, things that we wanted to do. That's why you have a lot of kids or a lot of parents who spending over $100K and all this other stuff. And then a kid come and they say, I don't want to do this. I want to change semesters. I want to do this. I want to do that. It's because we're not letting kids, or we're not letting our own self pick for ourselves to be who we want to be. We're living in a world with social media. I love social media, but you have to be very conscious when you're dealing with social media, because social media have a lot of wealthy kids right now that's going to go tell their mothers how they want a boob job, how they want a nose job, how they want to go get liposuction, how they want to go get a small procedure of a BBL. You had a whole bunch of women who was jumping on the train because a whole bunch of hot trend things was going on and everybody wanted a BBL. Now everybody's looking crazy. Now people really didn't know how their hygiene was supposed to be. You had a whole bunch of people who hygiene wasn't really all of that good, and then you have a whole bunch of people walking around looking like mini me, iced tea wife. Shout out to iced tea wife Coco, but Coco was born with all of that back there. And now you walking around looking crazy, looking deformed. And now all of a sudden you want to go around and now you want to take all of these BBLs out because you got women like me and a whole bunch of us that get up on a daily basis. We up at 4 o'clock. We praying, we working out on a daily basis. Baby, all of this that we got, it come from source. And now they want to tune it down. Now they want to take away something that comes from mind control. I always say a person that has the power to convince and damper and change the mind of the masses will always become a threat to society. Why do you think sometimes when you come on here my stuff be a little bit low? It's because people already know. They already know. People already know. Hold on, baby. Hold on. Wait a minute. She's tapped in. That's my job, to make you tap in. See, baby, I knew I wasn't like. I'm not like my own family don't like me. I don't deal with my family. They don't like me. It's so funny. My cousins who I was in the sandbox eating dirt and eating worms with, I just came out to realization. Shoot, even my brother, maybe even my sister. Shoot, we slept in the bed for 15, 17 years. And I just found out that my brother that I slept in the bed for 15 to 17 years, they despise me. They don't like me. Ain't that something? You'll be surprised, baby. But it's 2024. It says it in the Bible. Everybody would start clashing and going against one another. But if you don't know these things, you don't know them. Shout out to a lot of people that come up here on YouTube and come up on your social media page, and you guys are starting to wake up people, and people are starting to navigate to you. I tell you this morning, just like I tell myself, now on my clock is 111. Let's go. Divine numbers. Baby, guess what? They can't stop you. They can't stop you. See, I'll be telling a lot of different people, they had a chance, baby. They should have stopped you a long, long time ago. A lot of people should have stopped you 30 days ago. But since they thought that they stopped you, they thought that they killed your spirit, they thought that they killed your project, guess what? They went on to a different target. Not knowing, baby, that God has been hiding us in plain sight this whole time. You know, look how special that is. God has been hiding you in plain sight. God had you with a mate and had you with a company and had you with a person, and baby, you had all the qualifications. But because of an ignorant mind, because they don't know better, they overlooked you. They misjudged you, and they said that you was never good enough, baby. It's a lot of people coming back around. They coming back around. They like, hold on, wait a minute. Our target is still moving. Be careful when you're dealing with a lot of people who are equipped. You're dealing with a lot of people who are dealing with the laws, the 48 laws of power. The strategy, the art of war. Baby, I'm telling you, don't play with me. Don't play with people. Because when you're playing with a certain group of people, baby, I'm not going to let you get up. You know what to say. Let your enemy think that he won. So you can be able to remove and you can do what you need to do. Yo, I love y'all. I love y'all, man. I love all of my subscribers. I do. I even love the people who come here and they want to say this and they want to say that. Like, my platform is an open platform of discussion with everybody from around the world. A lot of people don't know, but I'm going to let you know. I have people on here from Trinidad. I have people on here from Jamaica. I have people on here from Brazil. I have people on here from India. I have people on here from Scotland. I have people on here. I have people from all over the world on my platform. So it's not only people who I have in the States that's on here that's woke. A lot of people trying to stop me. A lot of people don't like me. But baby, you should have made sure I was dead before you got up from off of me. But what a lot of people don't know is that God's plan always works out in his favor. A lot of doors that have been closed before are no longer going to be closed in this season. I just put up on my shorts, I said, baby, God is going to start speeding up things a lot. He's going to start speeding it up very fast. Very, very fast. Even for those who have been woke and then you feel like you about to backslide, God is going to come back and He's going to push you so fast. You're going to be like, yo, what was that? No. People have things to do. I always like to encourage everybody because I'm always encouraging myself because I know who I'm dealing with. I know I'm dealing with dead souls, dead vessels, and I don't mean that to be disrespectful, but when you know that you are dealing with a class of dead souls, dead vessels, and these dead souls and these dead vessels, baby, they don't want you to step up and they don't want you to go to the plate. They don't want you to deliver your message. They don't want you to do this. So they're more convinced of having you, why you gotta go to work? Why you gotta go to work? Call out. Nah, girl, we about to go to the club. Come on, I gotta pick you up. Nah, but you know I gotta work. You know I gotta study. You know I gotta exam. Man, you can do all of that stuff tomorrow. You need to reevaluate your circle and look who you dealing with. They always say, oh, Angel, you mean. You don't talk to nobody. That's right. I don't talk to nobody. I don't deal with nobody. I like to deal with a certain group of individuals. That's why I love when I always go to school. That's why I love when I go to certain different events. It's nothing like being around a whole bunch of other people who are as hungrier as you. You know what I mean? Right now, look at me. Yes, I have my own place. I'm thankful God put food on my table. My kids are okay. I'm in a great state of mind. But baby, I'm trying to get a little bit farther. So who else can help me but somebody else that's in front of me? Who can I help? People that's behind me. We're all tasked with a certain mission. But a lot of people don't have the strength to do it. They don't have the strength to be able to sustain when people are ridiculing you, when people are telling you you're not doing it, when people are telling you this, that, and the third. You have a lot of people who sit down and buckle. Have you ever seen somebody that had your same idea? I see it sometimes. And I be like, that's my idea, that's my idea. Oh my God, I should have got a patent. It's just that they had a little bit more strength than I did. They was just a little bit farther in their road, so baby, they were equipped. So I come here and I try to equip people. If you have an idea and people are so far stretched to tell you that it's not going to work, baby, it's going to work. If you have an idea that has been giving you a whole bunch of trouble for some weird reason, it's just not working, go back to it. Because that ain't nothing but the enemy that's trying to convince you on a daily basis why this is not going to work. You have a lot of people, I probably have a lot of people, including myself, we're going to break generational curses. You have a lot of people. You know God already knew that you were going to be the one who's going to wake up. It's all about a certain date, a certain time, almost like when the death angel come around. Everybody in America, if you don't understand this message, understand it now. Everybody in America at this point, hearing what I'm about to say, everybody in America should be racing the time of death. And that's when the death angel is coming to come get you. You don't know the time and the hour for you to dominate and do everything that you need to do. It's always people that's waiting for us to get. See, I'm going to tell you a secret. And I'm going to tell you why I don't care. Why I don't care, why people ridicule me, why I don't care, why people laugh at me, why I go hard even if my stuff don't work. I had a very scared diagnosis where I thought that I had cancer, right? I had a mass underneath my arm. And I had to go through all of these tests. I even had a procedure. I also have to keep going back and making sure. And for a lot of people, that's why I want to give a lot of strength to a whole bunch of cancer survivors and people who have overcome it. So a lot of people who have been in that situation, or a lot of people who have been in an experience, especially those who have died and come back. And baby, while you was dead and you was pleading with God and you wanted God to send you back to your vessel, and you made them promises, them oaths. I'm talking to a lot of people who made them oaths too, baby. It's about time that you go back and you repay a debt. You repay that debt. You do what you told God that you was going to do. Everything that you was going to do. That's why you have a lot of people who experience a death experience. Their life has been forever changed. Let's be grateful that we really didn't experience that. Let's be grateful we didn't have a whole bunch of people pumping on our chest. Let's be thankful we didn't get hit with that machine that zaps us. But as I was facing, I thought that I had cancer and I had to get my arm and stuff cut open and stuff like that. And I was very, very scared. And I was going through a whole bunch of stuff, baby. I started creating a bucket list. Oh, God, I might got cancer. Oh, God. And I'm not saying that to be funny, but this is a message. Oh, God, I might got cancer. Oh, my God. Let me figure out what I got to do, Lord. I want to jump out of a plane. I want to go to Russia. I want to touch the pyramids. I want to hurry up. Let me see if I can get a scholarship. Let me see if I can finish school. Why do we always got to be faced with those realities of a death experience, or to get a diagnosis to make us live better? To get a diagnosis to make sure that we got to come back. You have a lot of people that only got 24 hours to live, and they calling everybody on their black book. They calling everybody on their phone to say, I'm sorry. Can you forgive me? Can I get one more chance? Yo, it's so much deeper than the mind can ever comprehend. And I'm so happy that God made me the way that He made me. I don't try to fit into nobody's box. I don't try to fit into nobody's society, baby. I'm making my own society. I'm making my own wave. I'm in my own lane. So when I'm facing, I see people that's talking about, oh, you're miserable, you're negative. I'm not miserable. I'm not negative. Because every time you come out and you say all of that stuff, baby, I got my ears is perking up. Perk them up. Because you trying to tell me something that you are. But you just trying to use me as the biggest example. But I'm not going to let nobody in my winning season use me for an example. I'm not going to let somebody tell me, baby, I'm not pretty enough. I'm not going to let nobody tell me I'm too big. I'm not going to let nobody tell me. You got people who were just born skinny and all of a sudden they drinking all these protein drinks and they ordering all of this stuff to gain weight, and you ain't never going to gain no weight. I got an aunt, she had about 7 kids. When I tell you she will forever be 130 pounds, that's just who you are. Love who you are. You got people going to go fix themselves, fix their nose and all of this stuff. And these people are not even qualified. You got people dying on the table because they don't love themselves. Or because it wasn't planted within them. That's why I get so mad when I got a friend, and her name is Tamika, and I love her to death. She's the only girl out of her mother's kids. I get very mad because I have a daughter. I don't understand what be going on with all of these women, because maybe your child might look like a piece of scumbag. Now you want to take it out on a girl who could bring life. You got all of these young kings, young prince, they being in a house with a man that's constantly beating and abusing they mother, and guess what? You about to send him out into this world, and now he's going to be a polluted seed. Let me tell you something, baby. I walk with power. I hope you feel it. Every time I walk in a room, I walk with power. People don't even want to shake my hands. You gotta train yourself. I don't be looking at people's flesh. I look at their spirit, baby. Especially when I get something that I hear my mind. I've been living in New York City for years, and I haven't been led by the Spirit to go to no church. Only been to one church. Let me tell you how blessed I am. I keep telling you. The one church that I went to was in Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York, and I wish I could find her. The pastor and the first lady put me underneath their wing. They called me their daughter. That's the second household that I have been underneath a powerful edge of protection. It was so funny. I'll tell you a little story. It's so funny. So I told you they my mother and my parents. So the pastor, he's like my dad. He's like my dad. He was like, no, Angel. You know, he's a pastor. I want you to be with a pastor. Now, I love the first lady. First lady, she's a southern girl. She come from Atlanta. So, you know, she's one of the real big mamas. She said, baby, I don't care what you do, baby, long as they love you. But, you know, the pastor, he like, no. The other pastor, I love them. She's on my channel. Hi, Miss Davis. You have a first lady who's on my channel. Hi, Miss Davis. Love them. Stayed at their house. Her stepdaughter, that was my mentor. She was a lawyer. I used to go to her firm. You are looking at a lady who's trying to dominate within a political role, who's trying to be a criminal attorney. My mentor she was a lawyer for 13 years. She is a judge. She works in Newark, New Jersey. So when you look at me, you're not dealing with nobody that's average. This is when I be getting mad with people, because people be overlooking people who be in front of their face, who can save your life. You looking at somebody, baby, I was supposed to be dead 10 years ago. But God had a plan for me. Put me in a crazy situation. Put me in around a crack family. Like, come on, let's be for real. Ain't nobody perfect. You got a lot of people that come from families, their families are strung out on stuff. But let's be for real. So, should my past define who I am? Absolutely not. But what my story and my testimony say people who I come in contact with, only those who are strong enough to hear what I have to say. You could lead a whole bunch of people to the water, to wisdom, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. I can also come in the household. My brother, he had knowledge himself. He mastered all the degrees. I remember I was in the seventh, eighth grade. I caused a riot in school, and I was in the seventh grade. I used to go to school with my hair wrapped up as a queen, as an earth. I started the whole thing. They tried to tell me I couldn't come in, and I said, "Who are you to tell me when this is my religion?" So I already had the spirit of leadership, and that's what be wrong with people. People already see that you have a spirit of leadership to change the trajectory of how people are feeling within a society. Baby, when I tell you we need more community leaders, when I'm telling you we need more politicians, people who are going to dominate and take over and give the people what we need, when I tell you we need more activists, real true activists who's going to come in and going to speak for the people. Baby, when I tell you we need more boys and girls clubs, you don't really see a lot of boys and girls clubs throughout the community. We need real freaking food pantries like the Black Panthers. Real food pantries that's going to give out real stuff. Meat, chicken, milk, Pampers, all of that other stuff. We need real true leadership mentors. Mentors, guys who are really going to mentor kids and not going to sexually abuse them. Women who's going to really mentor young girls and not going to sexually abuse them. Not going to do this, not going to do that. People who want to actually step in and care for the kids, not secretly because they see a black woman, she's not doing good, so because now she became a liken to a black woman, she feel like she wants to take this woman's child instead of helping her and giving her the tools and giving her the knowledge that she needs so she can be able to be a good mother to her kid. Like, come on, it's something bigger. I bring something bigger. I bring a change. So yes, baby, they would never like you. You would never be good enough for people. But I come here to tell you, baby, to tell them, baby, I wasn't born to be liked. I wasn't born to be liked, but I was born to change some things. I was born to break some things. Huh? You got your power back? You got your power back? You see who you dealing with? I guess you know. Oh, so not average, and I love who I am, baby. That's why I know who I am, and when you know who you are, then you would not sit with everybody. You would not conversate with everybody. It's a privilege in this season, and it's an honor, and it's hard work, dedication for you to be who you need to be. And I hope that I have came here and I have just sparked something and I put something in somebody's spirit. So don't be too far stretched when people overlook you. Baby, God is hiding you in plain sight. He's hiding you for those who need you. I always preach about a divine timing. This is the very powerful divine timing that you guys are on. Something very powerful and amazing is going to happen for you. Because when a lot of people was telling you that you wasn't good enough, you didn't break. You got morally on your knees and you started praying a little bit more. You started opening your Bible a little bit more. You started playing a little bit more positive music. Necessary don't always have to be Christian music, but you started putting something better within yourself. I always like to talk about a mental health because I don't care how much we might do all of this stuff, baby, but if we're not mentally right, then any moment and any second, you might have a breakdown. You might break down, and that's not a good feeling. I think everybody then almost had a breaking point. Right. I call a lot of women out there, baby. I need you to protect and save yourself. I need you to look at yourself. I need you to be a powerful voice. It's a lot of people behind you, even you young kings, even men out there, people, guys out there who got felonies. You guys just came home. The world is telling you that you're not good enough. They keep shutting doors down on you, even though that you have done your time, baby. Let me tell you something. God got something a little bit more for you. I need you guys to protect your heart because not everybody is meant to be with you. And that's dealing with a mate. You got to be careful when you're dealing with mates because the enemy knows what we want. And he will send a polluted person in your life to close off those blessings that God wants you to have so much. And baby, and if you with somebody and everything that you touch is not working and feel like your world is crashing down, baby, you can't get money, you can't going off. I was supposed to have my Bible study. Having Bible study. And but like I was saying, if you can't get peace, everything is going wrong. Something is not going right. Just arguments, problems, and you need to get rid of that person. And baby, once you get rid of that person, and all of a sudden, oh my God, I got money. I'm happy. Something's going on. You never been with somebody after you got rid of them, and all of a sudden everything just start working out right. I done seen that. It was him. It was him. It was him. It was her. It was her. She was sent by the devil. It sounds funny, but it's not funny. It's actually very the truth. Listen, you got a whole bunch of people going back to old situations. Liar. They going back to old situations thinking that they can rebuild something. And that house will never ever be a home. I always say sometimes, baby, when you want something different and you want something new, baby, you got to clean up house. You got to start all over. I'm going to tell you the biggest secret. I don't care. I don't care. You're not going to like it. You know what's so powerful about when you first get reintroduced or you're introduced to a new woman or you're introduced with a new man? The potentials of you being hurt. The potentials of you looking at that person totally different. The trust that you already install. Because don't you know we give people trust when we first meet them, especially when you're dealing with a mate? It's until that person break that trust that we start to look at them a lot differently. So, baby, you got the upper hand right there. Ding, ding, ding. But once that image, because people be thinking the image within a friend. No, the image within our mate. Once that image within our mate has changed, then guess what? You're about to get 1,000 calls. You're about to get 1,000 text messages. You're about to get Billy Bomb Sierra outside. She a ninja. She a ninja. You ever see a black woman or a black man turn into a ninja because he think that something's going on? Something's going on. This thing, he thinks something's going on. Now you got him and his friends who teenage ninja turtles. I said that all wrong. Raphael, Ralph, and I forgot the other one. He got all of his partners. They outside in all black. But he got a red one. That one got a blue one. That one got a yellow one. Now he calling the team. The image of people and your mate being destroyed. So that's why sometimes I say when you're starting all over, baby, sometimes it could be a beautiful thing. But it's a lot of people that's starting over now. Because you got to. Because sometimes that old house will never be a home. As much as you go. And I just gave you free therapy. For free money. Free money. Free money. As much as it. You have people who've been with people for 25 and 30 years. And they just waking up. Ain't nothing like being with somebody for over, I don't know, a whole bunch of time. You can't get that back. You can't get that back. You can't get that back. You have so many people who've been with somebody for so long, they don't know what to do, baby. The only thing they know what to do is just take care of the house and take care of the kids. She was so profound or hurry up making this relationship work, making this marriage work, that baby, she didn't go back to school. She didn't get her education, baby. She didn't go do what she wanted to go do. She didn't want to be a business owner because she was just so pressed and so profound of feeding and healing a nigga that would never heal her and never would love her in her life. Or him. He's getting laughed at. He's getting mocked out. He's getting ridiculed. Thinking that he can change her, he can save her, he can heal her. And baby, sometimes it's not even meant for that. You'll always have something that's just out of the norm. I was seeing something that was so crazy. I think it's so beautiful. You will always have a person that was never even part of your world, never even part of your class. This lady probably walking around looking like me with glasses, but her glasses just a little bit thicker. She's a little bit more weirder. He's a little bit more weirder. And they have all the potentials that you was looking for They have all the trust and the loyalty that you was looking for. Baby, he or her have been on her knees so much. They got them black marks. You know how, shout out to all of my Muslim brothers. My son, he's named after a Muslim. Uh, my son is named after my brother, which my brother father is Muslim. So I want to say shout out to all the Muslim people if you have come across my path. He has a very powerful name. His name is Naeem, means king. So me being his mother and the men figure around him, I have to make sure that I instill king qualities within him, because he has a very a very strong high potential life because of his name, baby. His name is Naeem. That stands for king. Huh? We have a lot of sons that are going to be righteous kings, but you just have to make sure you raise them up right so they can be a righteous king, right? I always tell my boys this all the time. I said, baby, a king does not kneel to nobody. The king only kneels to two people, and that's to God and that's to his rightful queen. But you have a lot of people, a lot of men and a lot of women, their knees are as black as the Muslim brothers. You know how many times? Because they pray all the time. They pray all the time. So they have that permanent mark, baby. You have a lot of women and a lot of men right now. They got them permanent mark on their knees, baby, because they morally in their prayer room. I keep telling people, go to your prayer room. When I'm in distress and I feel like my world is collapsing, baby, I go to the most powerful place in my house. Well, every time somebody walks through my door, they say, but what is going on in here? What is going on in here? I like it in here. I say, yeah, because I got some power in here. And anybody that's about to cross through my doorstep, I tell God all the time, baby, stop them in their tracks. That's what you got to start saying in the front of your house. You need to go touch the front of your doorknobs, the front and the back, and command that authority over your house. Because guess what? You might think that you know him, but you don't know that spirit that's within them. We thinking that we know a whole bunch of people, and the inside of their spirit is so wicked. You don't know. While you thinking they in your house, they in there chanting. Chanting doesn't mean like rung dang ding dang dang dang. No, chanting. I don't like her. I don't like him. Ooh, look at this. Oh, they think they the look at this. Oh, look, take it away. Take it away. Got so many people walking in your house saying a whole bunch of stuff. Baby, you better go touch your front door knobs in the back and command that Holy Spirit, that angel. Make them sick. That's my favorite prayer. Lord, before they come through this door, baby, if anything is wrong with them, baby, I ask that you will make them so sick to their knees, baby, they'll run from out of here. They can't sustain the heat. The presence of the Most High. You know what I mean? People just stand there at that door. They won't come in. That's how you need to do it when they're around you. And stop shaking people's hands. And stop being so freely when everybody want to say they want to pray for you. Because everybody that's praying for you is not really praying for you, baby. They putting something within you. So I hope you guys have a blessed day. Let me go. I'm supposed to go to the store, but I just wanted to come and give you a message. Baby, some people, you will never be good enough. But, baby, I'm so happy you brought back your power. You know who you are. Stop overlooking people who were sent into your life. You are dealing with angels. People are entertaining angels on a daily basis. And they don't even know it. They're blocking their own blessings. They're cursing themselves. I always like to tell testimonies. I seen an angel. Angels are real. Angels are so real. I try to pass my spiritual test all the time. I was up there on 125th Street by Pathmark. Anybody that knows New York City, before Pathmark got destroyed, by the A train over there. And I was going down there, and this guy, he was about 350 pounds. He had all of these swords and stuff over his body. He was asking everybody for money. Nobody wouldn't give him no money. But guess who went to go in her pocket to go get this man some money? I went to go get this man some money. The man disappeared. I couldn't find him. I couldn't find him, family. I couldn't find him. I couldn't find him. Make sure you pass your test. You're entertaining angels and don't even know it on a daily basis. And stop doing that. Now, I shouldn't be the one to tell you what to do with your money. But I cannot stand a person that want to control people's blessings. If you see somebody out there, baby, and they asking for money, they asking for this, give it to them. It ain't none of your business what they gonna do with it. If they gonna get high with it, they gonna get drunk with it, or whatever. You giving it to them because you giving it to them from out of the kindness of your heart. That's like Jesus being real particular about what he gonna give to you. Angel, you shouldn't say that. I say what I want to say. That's why I'm blessed. You heard me? That's why I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Because I'm giving out blessings. I'm not controlling blessings. And I'm not controlling what they do after I give. Because, baby, I know I gave it from out of the kindness of my heart. Now, if they want to do what they want to do, then, baby, that's on them. But I know at this moment in time, baby, I just passed another spiritual test. I told people, if you was to look at people in the spiritual realm, baby, if you was to see me right now in the spiritual realm, baby, I have a spiritual crown, and I have diamonds, and I have jewels on my head. You don't know how many people I done brought hundreds of people on prayer lines. Me, I brought people on prayer lines, people who have got their lives saved, sanctified, and changed. And because of me, somebody else then brought somebody else on that prayer line, so that they got saved and sanctified because of me. Somebody else then brought somebody else to the Lord Jesus Christ, and they didn't got saved and sanctified because of me. Now look at my spiritual crown and see how many jewels and medallions I got on my head. Be careful who you entertaining. You're entertaining an angel. Ain't that so special? And my mom named me Angel. You guys be blessed until next time. You guys, I'll see you next week. Blessings. Thank you all, guys, for the kind words. I cannot see for a soul. I gotta go get my Aunt Betty May glasses. They're a little thick. You're so beautiful. Thank you, everybody, for the kind words. Thank you. Majesty. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna take a picture of this. I like it so much. Majesty Angel 2024. Thank you. You guys be blessed. I love you guys. Do you know just by a kind word you can save somebody's life? Just by you saying good morning, have a great day, you are blessed. You don't even gotta say Jesus loves you. I love you. I used to say that. If nobody ain't come on here and say you're beautiful, you're blessed, you're loved, you're healed, you can do it, don't stop, keep going, love yourself, then I'm saying that to you. And stop waiting for people to apologize to you. I'm so sorry to tell you, but they're never going to apologize to you. They're never going to give you that satisfaction of them ever saying that they are sorry for hurting you. They're sorry for destroying your spirit. I'm so sorry to say this. Oh, God, forgive me. Oh, God, I want to cry. Some people are not going to say sorry that they sexually abused you. They mentally abused you. They spiritually abused you. They robbed you and they took something from you. You're never going to get that from some people. And I'm sorry to say that. But I think some people needed to say that. You know, I don't want to cry. I was almost raped before, and that destroyed me. It did. I was almost raped before. I also put myself in a very messed up situation for 24 hours, and I had to endure with something because I put myself in a messed up situation. And you'll have people who will never tell you that they're sorry. So why would you ever stay in that predicament? Why would you ever wait for somebody to say that they were sorry? I was with somebody, I didn't know that he was a monster. He was trying to burn me with cigarettes. I was really messed up for a long time. If you was to wait for people to say that they're sorry, baby, you will be stuck in that prison forever. You would never heal. You would never walk in your power. You would never be able to be designed to help somebody that's behind you. You would never be able to give them the strength. So I had to say, you know what? You don't have to say nothing to me. I'm going to do everything that I need to do. So you guys be blessed. Until next time, it's always a blessing. I hope that I gave somebody some strength this morning. And just be content. You got a lot of stuff to do. Take over the world because God designed it that way. Until next time. Bye bye.